So, dear students, in a just previous operator lecture, we have studied these things. Let me show you first. And what is the operator, and then we have learned the types of operators in Python, and then we have learned the first arithmetic operators, and we have seen these examples, and after that we have learned the Python assignment operator. This is your assignment operator, and the assignment operator with the other operators used to update the value of a variables, and these are the method of writing the operators, assignment operators, in a shorthand form, and this is the detailed expressions. So if you are writing x star equals to 5, that is x multiplied by equals to 5. So what is the meaning of that? That is the x is equals to x multiplied by 5. So the similar expressions are written here, which can be understood by you in an easy way, and we have seen these examples. So now let's move to the Python comparison operators. So the basically Python comparison operators are used to compare two values. So what will be the output? This is the comparison is a kind of a logical operations. So once you compare the two values, definitely you will return a logical output, that is a boolean values, true or false. Suppose if you are comparing the two quantity x equals to 5, x is equals to y, so basically you are comparing true value. That means if x is 5, y is 5, so 5 is equals to 5, that is the true. But if value of x is 10 and y is 5, in that case you will get the false, because this statement is giving the false output. So we can understand these things with these statements. So let's move. Now you can see this is your program and this is your output. Let me now, so this is your first statement. If I am going with that, I can show you here. X is equals to so a value of x is 10 and value of y is 5. So here we are comparing x is equals to y, which is not true. This is the false. So we are getting the output false. The second statement, x not equals to y. It is true. X is not equals to y. That is 10 is not equals to 5. So it is true. X is greater than y. Definitely 10 is greater than 5. So we are getting the true. Now the third statement, after that fourth statement, x less than y, which is not true. 10 is greater than 5, that means 10 is not less than 5, so it is false. In a similar fashion, x is greater than or equals to y, that is true, because greater than or equals to. So here you just understand by this sentences, x is greater than or equal to. That means either x is greater or x is equals to y. In that case you will get the, if both statements are true, x is greater, because this is a complex sentence. So you can see this is written like this: x is greater than y or x equals to y. So if any one of the statements is true, then the collective output will be true. So in a similar fashion, this is written like this: x less than y or x equals to y. So this is the kind of a combination, or statement is joining the two statements, logical statements. So or is basically giving the output 1 if any one of them is true. So that's why this is giving true, but this is not, this is the false. If we give the value is this is 5, then in that case you can see this statement is false, this statement is false, but because of these two statements we get the output of last two statement is true. You can see here last two output is true. So basically this is the giving the logical output. Now the next is a Python logical operator. Logical operator is used to combine the conditional statements which we have studied right now. So these operators are the AND operators, OR operator and NOT operator. So how these operators works we can see very easily. These things we have seen here, but if we combine these statements, let's see, this is your x and y, so this is your print statement and I am putting these statements. So you just see I'm joining these statements by and or. So if OR operators is giving the output, you can see here OR operator is giving the output if true. If both statements are false, then statement collective statements is false. And in case of AND, you can see this is the reverse. If both are true, then true. So here the both are false, then false, and here are the both are true, then true. And this is the NOT operator. It is just an inverter operator, just reverse the result. So we can see here. That means in that case, if both statements are false, then we get the false result, else we get the true result. And here we can see this is false, but this is true. That's why the collective result will be true. In that case, you can see this is false and this is true, but they are joining by the AND. So for the true result we should have a this is also true and this is also true. So you just see the output. So first is true and second is false. Okay, but if we write like this, suppose it is suppose it is 15 and I'm writing here x modulus y equals to 0. That means we divide x by y and getting remainder 0, and here x is greater than y. So in that case we get the result true. We get the result true because the both statements are true, that's why it is true. Here are the if any one is true, then we get the true. That means if we reward this one, so this is true, so we get both result will be true. So this is the basically logical operators, and once you will practice these things you will get that. Python identity operator, these operators are used to check the identity. That means these operators are the is operators. So what is the basically operator? Identity operator are used to compare the objects, not if they are equal, but if they are actually the same object. That means if both are showing the same address. So you just go through by this. It is a very simple. Actually missing is we have not defined the x and y, so we have to take these three statement also. Thank you everyone. You just go through with the videos. you will see the result. Thank you.